Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Fab Plus Quest. When you hear Microsoft, you probably think of Windows, Office, or maybe Xbox. But did you know that in this age of AI and cloud computing, Microsoft has quietly become a major player in the semiconductor world? Today, let's explore how this software giant stepped into the chip arena and is, well, really reshaping the future of computing. Okay, let's unpack this a bit.
Yeah.
For decades, Microsoft built this undeniable empire on Windows and Office. We all know that. But then things really started to shift, didn't they? Especially after 2010, we saw this huge strategic pivot. What was really at the heart of that change?
Well, it's fascinating, actually. See how Microsoft strategically evolved? They weren't just a software vendor anymore. They made a massive push into cloud computing and AI. Famously launched Azure, right, to go head-to-head with AWS, became a huge cloud provider.
Right, Azure was massive.
And then came that pivotal partnership with OpenAI, integrating things like ChatGPT into their services. Groundbreaking stuff. But this profound shift, it wasn't just about new software. It fundamentally meant Microsoft needed to start designing its own chips.
Ah, okay.
Custom-built chips, to optimize for the incredible demands of AI performance.
So they realized that off-the-shelf chips just weren't going to cut it. Not for the scale they needed.
Exactly. Not for their AI ambitions.
That sounds like a massive undertaking. And that pivot, it led directly to some pretty tangible breakthroughs in late 2023, didn't it?
It did, yeah. This need for deep optimization led to them unveiling two major custom chips. First, there's the Azure Maya 100. It's specifically designed for AI model training and inference.
Training and inference. Okay, so teaching the AI and then getting it to work.
Precisely. And it's built to rival top-tier chips like NVIDIA's H100, which is, pretty much the industry standard right now for that high-performance AI stuff. Then there's the Azure Cobalt 100. That's an ARM-based CPU for their cloud servers.
ARM-based, so focused on efficiency, too.
Exactly. Leveraging ARM's reputation for energy efficiency, but also getting superior performance for their cloud workloads. This move, it really signals Microsoft's desire for, full control over its infrastructure.
So they don't just want to rent computing power anymore.
Right. They want to own it, define the future of it.
Interesting. So it's not just about maybe saving some money. It's really about gaining the agility, the power to innovate right down at the hardware level, creating AI capabilities that you just can't get with standard chips. If we connect this to the bigger picture then, what are the core strategic goals driving Microsoft's, deep dive into making its own chips?
If you look at the strategic endgame, their chip efforts are driven by, I'd say, three critical aims. First, reducing reliance on external suppliers, think NVIDIA. That secures their own supply chain, gives them more control over costs, availability, all that.
Makes sense. Supply chain security is huge right now.
Definitely. Second, building hardware that is specifically optimized for really advanced AI models. We're talking beyond GPT-4, thinking about GPT-5, whatever comes next. And third, tailoring the silicon to powerfully run core Microsoft services. Everything from Windows and Office to Bing and Copilot.
Wow, so it touches everything.
Pretty much. These chips are now absolutely central to Microsoft's entire service ecosystem, from the cloud right down to your desktop.
That sounds incredibly ambitious, especially for a company we mostly think of for software. But the question is, are they alone in this? Or are we seeing a new kind of, chip war brewing among all the tech titans?
That's a really important question. And no, Microsoft is definitely not alone in this. Other major cloud giants are doing the same thing, designing their own custom silicon. Think of Google, for instance. They've got their TPUs, right? Specialized processors for AI tasks.
Right, the tensor processing units.
Yeah. And Amazon has its Graviton chips for general server stuff and Trainium for AI workloads. Even Meta is developing chips like MTIA, mostly for their recommender systems and ads.
So it's a trend.
It's a huge race, effectively, a new frontier where these traditional software and internet giants are rapidly turning into formidable hardware powerhouses. They need to control their own destiny in this AI era.
That's a massive landscape change. Okay, but let's bring it back down to earth for you listening. How does Microsoft's venture into chips actually show up in your daily digital life? Does it matter?
Oh, it absolutely matters. Directly. Because when you use everyday Microsoft products, Word, Excel, Windows, maybe Bing AI, or Teams they might already be running on Microsoft's own custom silicon, think about how quickly new intelligent features are appearing in those apps. In Copilot,
Yeah, things are moving fast.
Well, that speed, that seamless integration, it's often directly enabled by these custom chips. They're specifically designed to accelerate those functions. And looking ahead, your future AI assistant, it could very well be powered by those Maya chips inside Azure, giving you a really smooth, optimized experience, maybe without you even realizing what's under the hood.
Imagine a future where every digital interaction, maybe from your Copilot assistant to the OS on your PC, is just seamlessly powered by Microsoft's own silicon, a real end-to-end ecosystem. What does that mean for competition, for innovation? And yeah, for your digital experience, Microsoft is quietly but profoundly changing the very foundation of global technology, it seems. So, now you know Microsoft isn't just about software anymore. Next episode, we'll dive into Amazon. Subscribe to FAB Plus and stay tuned.